Jordan Belfort's an entrepreneur and the original Wolf of Wall Street. Was the Kamala Harris campaign a little bit of a Ponzi scheme, Jordan?
Well, listen, I don't want to accuse anyone of anything. I don't want to get in trouble, Jess, but it seems more like a giant money laundering operation more than anything. I mean, you take in this massive amount of money, right? I mean, okay, like Oprah, I'm really shocked about Oprah. Like, why does Oprah need $1 million? Like, Oprah's a billionaire, right? I was shocked at all. I thought she was doing it because she believed in it. But here's the thing, you know, there's laws against two things. Number one, you can't make false statements, but also material omissions of fact. They were keeping everybody in the dark about how bad things were. They're just basically, you know, painting this rosy picture when meanwhile, it's like, you know, they're all in quicksand, sinking really fast, and they're trying to get people to give more and more and more, right? And I bet you when this really comes out, you're going to see that there were massively inflated salaries for all the consultants consultants who hired more consultants. Not to mention, and by the way, what were they thinking? Like $450,000 to be on the Sphere. Who's going to vote for her because she's on the Sphere? I mean, if someone's going to walk by and say, oh, look at her face, I got to vote for her. I mean, the whole thing is so insane. It's insane. So, but I'll tell you what, but stupidity is a great defense against breaking laws. I'm just a moron. I didn't do anything illegal. I'm just a moron. I was overpaying people, didn't know what I was doing. So the defense is, I'm an idiot, you know? So
yeah, you can't use that in court.
It seems like a money laundering operation.
Yeah, that doesn't work. And it's so funny because, Jordan, if you did this in the private sector, if you were going out telling everybody before an earnings call, earnings are going to be off the charts, we're going to do this, that. I mean, you got to believe what we have this quarter. And then all of a sudden, earnings comes out, and it's just like, kaboom. You could go to prison for that, right?
Yeah.
That's what they did on the Kamala Harris campaign. It's close. It's close. Right. It's a coin flip. Oh, no, we lost every battleground. Sorry. What?
I got to tell you, I even think that poll that came out of Iowa was part of the scam.
Yeah.
At the last second, this woman releases a poll that she's up. The whole thing was such a giant scam. And listen, I could not be happier. I watched it. I rejoiced. I was a huge Trump supporter back in 2016. And thank God. But I got to tell you, this is like the epic failure. And when they open up these books, they're going to see fraud on a biblical level in terms of money disappearing to consultants and God knows who else was on the payroll.
All right. Well, Jordan, I feel bad for the people that donated, and then I also don't feel bad. You ever do that? You know, if someone gets ripped off, but you don't like them very much, so you're like, oh, you know, sucker. Because like we were telling everybody, this was destined to lose. It almost didn't matter who they ran.
What do we say? It couldn't have happened to a nicer person.
That's right.
That's kind of the phrase. But listen, you know, if you want to run with open borders, you know, men and women's bathrooms, right? You know, inflation like crazy, eggs costing, I don't know how much money, right? I mean, what did they think was going to happen? They put someone in there, didn't have one single vote, couldn't even win. I mean, ridiculous. So anyway,
Jordan,
I will tell you that I'm happy. Yeah.
At least Oprah got her Range Rover. Because that's, you know,
Oprah, that one shocked me most of all.
she needs to ride in style. Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street, the original. Good to see you as always, my friend.
Take care.